Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final episode of TASG in 2020. I just want to make this video just as like a bit of a rewind and a reflection back on what really has been the worst year of my adult life so far. And, we started off 2020 with, we had a lot of fun. We had Asian Street Eats. That opened this year, hard to believe. So basically the first couple episodes that we have was Asian Street Eats and the Lunar New Year. That ended season 16. And season 16 was one of the more rougher seasons for me because I wouldn't have like an immediate audience. But slowly but surely, it's quickly become one of the most watched seasons of TASG that far. And then Star Wars Rise of the Resistance opens, and we did a video on that, and that's a lot of fun. Basically that entire first month up until when Kobe died, we had a good time. But in the back of our heads, and the one thing that a lot of us had forgotten about was COVID. And that was when we were just aware of its presence overseas. Little did we know that 2 months later, we would be in lockdown. And for many of us, on furlough from our jobs. And it's been a rough year basically ever since. And so coming off of season 16, I was just ready to give it all up. I didn't feel like the vlog was going to make me happy anymore. It wasn't bringing me that sense of confidence or anything that I found to be, a sense of satisfaction doing the vlog. But then COVID hit, no school, school wrapped up, and no job temporarily. Might as well bring it back. And thus, season 17 in our garage set, which has really been a fan favorite from what I've been told. The studio has been a major success. And we did that pretty much the entirety of season 17. Then, as things slowly got better, in terms of COVID, season 18, we were able to do a hybrid mix of both here in studio and out of studio. A couple things that we did. So we basically didn't do much in season 17. Season 18, Downtown Disney reopened. And that was a big first step in what we thought, because it was announced back in June that Disneyland would reopen on its birthday, July 17th. That ended up not happening because of Gavin Newsom not releasing any guidelines for the theme parks to reopen safely, and so we were stuck again inside for the most part, but with a little bit more freedom to do whatever. One of my friends, Matt, he does a bracket, and we were able to cover that over the summer, the Super Disney Ride Showdown. That was a big hit for the channel, and I hope to do it again next time that he says so. And then TASG Gamer, we finally fulfilled something that I've always wanted to do, and that is to step into gaming a little bit. I personally play a lot of sports games, so NBA 2K, I play a lot. But then I quickly start getting into Star Wars Battlefront 2, and what's the big one? Among Us, and Fall Guys. And those games really also boosted the channel, and not to mention, we've also were able to spin that off into its own Twitch channel, so that was pretty fun. And then season 19 hits. Now, season 19 began in October, and it was interesting because we were at a point where it's like things were becoming safe to unsafe. So over the summer, it felt like unsafe to safe, safe to unsafe. And one of the most recent episodes was how fast things have come, or how fast things have changed, and things really did change a lot. Going back to October, let me tell you, the NBA playoffs happened, and we did our TASG live reactions for the first time then doing reactions to the Lakers during their playoff run and into the finals. And in that time, I was also able to take a look, virtually watch the game in Orlando via the Michelob Ultra courtside experience, and that was a lot of fun. I had never attended a Laker playoff game ever, and that was a lot of fun. I gotta tell you that, because you don't. It's felt like an opportunity that millions of people could do. It's just that, would you be the one to be picked? And I ended up being picked for I believe it's game 5 of the NBA playoff of the Lakers Houston series, and that was a bit of fun as well. So not only to see yourself on camera right behind the player benches, but also seeing the team win and go all the way to the finals is just amazing. And to be able to welcome those champions back, it was truly an interesting experience. And, you make that full circle to Kobe Bryant and his death. And I had vlogged that. I have footage of that, but I didn't, I just didn't feel like it felt appropriate to release it as its own vlog. But we toured the Staples Center area in LA Live, and that was back in January, and we were able to sign a lot of these posters and just overall see the memorial, and it was heartbreaking to say the least. And to see the Lakers win, basically in the spirit of Kobe Bryant, it meant a lot more this year. Personally, for me, I want to, we introduced a couple of new series. Again, we introduced the Matt's Brackets. We introduced TASG Gamer officially, finally. And we also brought in the live reaction show. The live reaction show, by which we are also going to be renaming it for the Disney Plus Drop of the Week. We're going to shift our focus from more, rather than the sports playoffs, the Lakers in the playoffs, to now more what's dropping on Disney Plus, because then we got that huge announcement. And that's now going to be part of TASG Thursdays. Thursdays is going to be our new branding for this. And, I want to thank you guys so much for the support. We hit 500 subscribers this year, which is 100% amazing and unbelievable. I didn't think I would. After a hiatus of 3 months, thinking that I probably won't come back to do this vlog ever again, to create 3 seasons of vlogs and introduce 3 new series to the channel is huge. And I really 100% appreciate your support. I thank you so much for making that happen. And that being said, I'm Mark Catape. Special thanks to our friends Jensen, Steven, Heather, Chloe, Freddie, Matterhorn Matt, Alex the Historian, LMG Vids, and everybody who hung out with in 2020. And thank you, the viewers, for just taking a few minutes out of your day to see what I have in store. So we'll see you guys in 2021 for more vlogs, stock talk, and more live reactions. But tonight, we'll have 2 more things, all right? We got our last TASG Thursday today with Taz Gamer at 9 o'clock and The Mandalorian live reaction live at 11:55. I'm Mark Catape. We'll see you then.